Hello everyone, we're going to go over the export functions, and this is key because after all of your work, you're going to want to actually publish a website. And yeah, I mean, imagine that. You're actually going to have a multi-million-dollar website up for yourself or your client, or multiple websites up. And Matt's going to show you exactly how to do that.
An empire?
An empire. We're building an empire here, of any size. Depends on what you're trying to do. So.
Right, so what we've done here, basically, we've given you the ability to export the data from the keyword decision grid in the filtered state that you filtered, or you can export all the keywords from the screen over here, the keyword decision screen, or you can actually export the blueprint that you've actually mapped out over here. And some of the guys that use DWS, their business, what they basically do is they map out blueprints for their clients, and they simply click on this icon over here, and when we open that up, it gives them the blueprint that they can just take and actually send off to the client. That's their job done. It gives the silo, the categories, and then that client's team would go and build it. But also it gives them all the related metadata all the way through to the end, showing the profit, the totals, everything that they've made. It's a lot of, there's actually more detail in the exports than there is on the screen due to the limitations we have of the browser. We don't want to have the ever scrolling to the right type of scenario.
Right.
Another thing for the exports is if you want to do calculations bespoke to your business, maybe you guys got a specific way of working with things, and let's say we want to look at let's just go bridal, and we filter through all that, and we just want to look at a particular bridal market. When I click on the filter screen there, this gives me a list back of all the bridal keywords. Okay, so that did it. What's going on there? I must check that filter out there, so we'll have to cut that out.
Yeah, that's all right. No, we don't have to cut it out. We're in the middle. We haven't launched this version yet, folks, so just know that we're making these videos. It's going to give you the filtered function. It will work perfectly for you. And then the all function is the same. It just comes out as an Excel spreadsheet. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. That's how the spreadsheet will look on the other one. And we'll go ahead and clean that up. Yeah, it looks beautiful.
So there, you got all the data, the metadata you want. So you can actually go and see what is the total searches. You can filter by PPC if you use PPC. You can filter by different ranges. You can do whatever you want, and you can even use it as an export, brand it, and send it off to your client as well. You can put your logo into it, do what you want. Another tool that's very important here is the View Silo Framework Blueprint.
It's fantastic.
My favorite screen.
Yeah, this is fantastic, folks. Get ready, drum roll.
Dish.
Yes, this was added recently. Something you added this month, right?
Yes.
Okay.
What we found in our tests is if most people use multiple screens, and what we do is we split the browsers up into two browsers. We put the Silo Framework screen on the left side, and we put this on the right side. And what this does is, as we're mapping out our blueprint and building it over here, we can actually see the synonyms that we've actually added per keyword throughout the whole silo structure. And simply by clicking refresh, we can actually see how we're progressing through binding our keyword DNA to each keyword within the framework, and it makes the development rapid.
Okay, yeah.
You can see things very clearly.
I'll stop. I want to provide some tips and trips here. Tips and trips? Did I say trips?
You said trips.
It's because I'm tripping. Because this is like, painful. This is pain that's been solved, right?
Yeah.
So our whole thing is about KDNA and EKDNA and all these different things.
Yeah.
And the main thing is here, like, I'm already ready to use this screen for quick grabs for my marketing campaign, even though I know that we offered this already on the syndication screen. Like, that's all going to be tied in and automated, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
But this is nice to be able to go back there, because sometimes you're just like, dang, what were all those keywords I'm looking for?
Yes.
For videos and stuff like that. It's just so awesome.
Especially for tags in that example.
That's what I mean. It just tags like perfect.
Yeah.
So, and we're pulling these anyway into the syndication module, right?
The way DW works is whatever you bind in the beginning, it follows you all the way through the process. Remember, with DWS is built around a specific process that we designed over the last amount of years that we've been working on this project. The whole system is built to support a process. And each way through the process, whatever we feed into the system, as we're moving through this, crafting and creating our product, all the work that we've done follows us all the way through. So when you get to promotion, you can click on that screen, like Russ said, you can grab those tags, go to whatever you're doing, paste your tags in,
Yep.
submit it. So
Go on YouTube videos, whatever you're doing. If you're just on the fly
Exactly.
and running around, it's helped me a lot.
it just makes things
So.
very rapid.
Yeah.
And it's, we know that it belongs to that keyword. We've put it there.
Yep. It's just fantastic stuff.
So that's roughly what we do with the filters. The filters give you the ability to basically export your data, manipulate it, look at numbers, total things up. Excel is brilliant for getting averages, getting totals, doing all that kind of stuff. The blueprint, when you finished mapping it all out, you can package a blueprint, put your logos on it, make it specific for your business, and you can sell that to these clients.
At the time of I've had several requests, so at the time of this video, we do not have a private label function or a white label function. We are moving into that at some point in the future. I want to also point out, since we've kind of finished the export function, something that I'm just really tickled pink about that Matt has added to the screen. If you look in the upper left-hand corner, it says Created Empire, Sarah DeCruz. She's done that. She's created the site, and now she's at the Silo framework. This breadcrumb or this frame is this step-by-step is going to follow each time you go through each one of the modules.
Yes.
So you're going to actually know where you are in the process of completion. So you're kind of giving yourself, breadcrumbs, kind of like the carrot on the stick. It's really, really great because you want to see that you're making progress.
Yeah.
And that's going to lead us to the next videos where we're going to be moving on to the next phase. I think we've covered plenty of stuff. You guys have done a great job in the amount of time. As you guys can see, that this is not merely like a desktop application. This is an enterprise empire building kit. It's taking years for these guys to get this thing together. It's been amazing work, and I guess if you guys if this is good enough, we should move on to the next stuff. You have anything to add?
Just this last breadcrumb here.
Yeah.
It basically tells you the theme, makeup artist.
Okay, there you go. Right.
It tells you what project type you're working on. So if we in the primary website, this is our inner ring, and we can see it by WR1 primary web ring. So this helps you also when you build really big networks. You can actually see which ring you're actually in. Are you in the first ring, the second ring, or the third ring?
Right, and this is all a part of the one web ring to rule them all system. Matt has to leave really early in the morning tomorrow. I had all kinds of fantasies about getting you guys on for a couple of rants about each one of our main things, like one feed to rule them all. If we don't get it done tonight, we'll do it another time, but you can find that material on our wiki at themezoomglossary.com. We also have it everywhere in the members area, networkempire.com. So, because again, we are live on YouTube with this. These are free videos. Right. Just in case people, if you want to join our membership site at networkempire.com, you'll learn how all of these columns integrate not only into software, but as Matt says, there's the process, there's the tools or the software, and then there's the training. And the training is inside the membership site.
Yes.
So we do have all of this stuff in there for you, and we'll keep going over it. So if you guys are great with this, we'll move on to the next area, and we'll see you on the next video.